seconds. Guidance is internal. 10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Good afternoon. Now, I'm sitting here with Cody, my puppy dog, and she's actually a blue heeler. And although they love playing with the balls, which she's going to get now, they're actually bred for a certain reason. Cody! Now, these guys are bred so that they can look after cattle and things when they're out on the farm. Come up, come up. Good girl. So there's lots of different animals that are used for work. So there might be guide dogs.
Hello. Guide dogs, yeah.
I'm talking about guide dogs.
Yeah.
So guide dogs are used there to help people who are blind. So
Exactly.
they can cruise around and do different things.
Now, an interesting thing about, a lot of people do know about guide dogs, but do you know about miniature horses used as guide horses?
Miniature
What, are
horses.
they the same as a guide dog? But
How big is a miniature horse?
Well, we've had miniature horses on the show before. They're about that big. They're not tiny, but they're not big, really,
Yeah.
are they? And they're used in a similar way
know,
to a guide dog.
How do they get up escalators and things like that?
With their hooves.
Oh, of course. Okay. And what other animals are used for to help people out?
Well, interestingly enough, I just found out about Critter-Cam.
Critter-Cam. What is a Critter-Cam?
Critter-Cam is attached to crazy wild animals such as lions and great whites to track where they go, their feeding patterns, and if they're about to chew on someone's leg. No.
So they can track them and they can also sort of see what they see.
Exactly. So that's pretty cool.
very
But I want to
handy.
know, how do they attach a camera to a great white?
Very carefully, I'd say.
They just call it and go, here, boy. And stick it on.
They do. What's on the show?
Okay, we have a fantastic show. We have Paul Fisher, professional junior surfer, coming in. He's going to give us some tips on surfing.
And a bit cute.
You went to the Funtastic Toy Factory. Blah, blah, blah. And right now, an elephant that can paint.
Weird.
How much do you know about elephants? Is it true that elephants are really afraid of mice? Is it true that an elephant never forgets? The answers to these elephant-sized questions and many more need to be answered. This is Dave, he's the elephant expert. Dave, who's this?
This is Metkapa, the Asian elephant.
What's the difference between Asian and African elephants?
African elephants are a little bit bigger. They can weigh up to 7 tonnes. Kapar here weighs about half that, at 3.5 tonnes.
That is still huge.
That is a big elephant, yes.
What does she eat?
Lots of hay and browse, up to sort of 60, 70 kilos of food a day. So
Are they very active animals?
they are, yeah. They're probably not too different to dogs, believe it or not. They're a very social animal, and they spend a lot of time socialising, running around, playing, foraging, and yeah, just like doing fun stuff.
Do they like humans?
They do. Yeah, we spend a lot of time with them here during the day. I probably spend more time with Kapar than I do my pet dog at home.
Now, is it true that elephants are actually scared of mice?
Sort of. Elephants don't like things running around their feet. So elephants obviously rely very heavily on their legs and feet. And if they damage, then they're in trouble. So mice can be scary to an elephant that's so big and high. Anything small running around their feet can make them nervous.
Is that right?
Yeah, so I guess so in some way.
Is it true that elephants never forget?
Elephants are very smart. So like any smart animal, they have a very good ability to retain information from the past. So yeah, much like your dog at home will remember things, elephants are probably more intelligent than a dog, so they will remember probably a little bit more. Yeah.
Can they see in colour?
Not a lot, no. Probably more shades of grey. You can see the elephant's eyes are very small, and they don't have a great need for really sharp, good eyesight.
Do they actually make their noise?
Trumpeting, yes.
The trumpeting, do they actually do that?
Yes, they do. Usually when they're very, very excited. So we've actually moved them into a new facility here, and the first time they came in here, they ran around and trumpeted, and the actual male elephant did a roly-poly down the hill just over there. So that was, yeah, they get pretty excited.
How fast can they run?
Approximately 40 to 45 kilometres an hour, so very fast.
I didn't expect an elephant could run very fast.
Yeah, they're incredibly agile and, yeah, can move very, very quickly and spin on a dime as well.
I'd like to see that. But I've also heard that they can paint. Is that true?
They can.
Could we see that?
Yes, we can.
All right, cool.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more.
Please, Papa. Okay, good girl. You can see she enjoys it. Her ears are always extended out and her eyes widen up, so it's a good sign that she's having fun.
Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak.
Elephants use their trunks a lot for picking up, obviously, smaller objects in the wild, so I guess on some degree it's a small trunk exercise, if you like.
I like it.
When we did, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me.
There you have it, Kapa's work of art. Do you think she might need a few more lessons?
If you could be anyone in the whole world, who would it be?
I would be Jamie Oliver because I like the way he cooks and I would like to be a chef one day.
A Brisbane Lions player, Nigel Lappin, and probably because I want to become a great AFL player like him.
Okay, if you could be anyone in the whole world, who would you be?
Maybe you.
You'd be me?
Yeah.
Is that because you want to be really, really, really ridiculously good looking?
Not really.
I'd be the Hulk because he's big and green and strong.
I would be Angelina Jolie because she's gorgeous. She's a talented actress.
Homer Simpson because he's really dumb and he just gets up to no good.
Who would you be?
Andrew Johns,
Why?
because he's a really good football player and he's a good athletic.
Well, your wish is granted. We're down here at the footy field with Andrew Johns. He's just won another title. How does it feel, mate?
Right?
Nice one.
How you doing? I'm Phil. I'm Mike from Human Nature, and you're watching Hot Sauce.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is in.
We have another viewer question. Let's go do it.
Hi guys, my name is Caitlin. What I would really like to know is what does cheese say when it gets its picture taken? Cheese.
Well, that's a very good question. Thank you very much for asking. We've been up all night debating this very question. And the answer is basically that it all depends on the personality of the cheese.
The personality of the cheese, interesting. Do different cheeses have different personalities?
Absolutely, Ben. For instance, Jarlsberg cheese has a lot of holes in it, and basically they would say something like holy.
Holy.
If it were a vintage cheese, it would say something like spicy.
But what if it was something like blue vein, you know, a lot of mold?
Very simple, it would say moldy.
I noticed that you end all of your words with E. That is a good start to being smiley. You see, because the E sound makes you smile.
Now, guys, don't you think it would have something to do with who he sits with in the delicatessen? Because normally the cheese will sit next to the meat. Okay, so maybe it's his friend and he'd say, nice to meet you, and make him smile.
Yes. Very
So it has to
interesting.
be a happy cheese.
I guess the only way we're going to solve this is by actually taking a photo of the cheese.
That is a good idea.
What
Here
do
we
you
go.
think? Okay, I have the camera and extremely large glasses so I can't see anything. All right.
Okay.
Take a shot.
One,
What do you have to say for yourself?
2, 3.
Me. Oh, funny cheese.
said
It's a
me.
funny cheese.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Let's just try
One
one
more
more time.
time.
Are you ready?
Something
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Human being.
I think this cheese is broken. Let's get out of here. I'll see you soon.
Houston. Damn, I like that. Ching-a-ling. Nate Dogg.
This is Australia's largest toy factory. It's called Funtastic. These guys have everything. They have electronic toys, they have soft toys, they have the greenest, meanest toys, and I'm going to check them all out. Let's play. First up on the tour, Care Bears. These guys have been around for ages, and they're still as cool as ever. This one here is Orange Bear, Purple Bear, Green Bear, slightly strange bear, and this one is the Circle of Friends bear. If you hold the hands, they sing.
Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of roses.
And if you let go, they stop singing. Next stop, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's go! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell. Turtle power! Watch out, Raphael! Here comes the ultimate mutant ooze. Oh yeah, man, that's totally rad. Hey, Donatello, have you seen Splinter? Well, no, I thought he was near that little fat Michelangelo. Hey guys, I'm not fat, I'm just short. I'm a hero in a half shell. Hey guys, what do you want to check out next? I think the brat starts. Let's go.
Anyway, Roxy, I went out the other day and bought the most perfect pair of shoes. They're really high. And yes, I did ask Ben that question, and he said, no, he won't go out with you. But I'll do your makeup.
Oh, don't cry, baby Annabelle. It's okay. Baby Shushu. Ah, so fresh. Cool spy gear.
Hey, Peter, my spy sources tell me that you are the product development manager at this factory.
That's right.
What does that mean?
Basically, I get to travel a little bit and find new and exciting toys to bring back to Australia and get out there to the kids.
Oh, cool. So do you design toys?
Yeah, I get to work with graphic designers and actually pick and choose colours and things that go on the toys.
Wow. Now, this is familiar. This is my helmet. What's the story with the helmet? What did you have to do with this?
Well, basically, we just wanted to obviously make it very Bratz-ish, so we took elements and just added them onto the helmet and colours to make it look really great and funky and very Bratz.
What's the story with the sheep? Of course, we know the sheep.
Okay, that's Shirley the sheep from Newmac Farm, and she sort of started out like this, where I was looking at different materials and, you know, different textures and stuff, and obviously Shirley's black, so then she ended up looking the way that she should.
Aha, so you get to start out with one thing, and then it ends up with the final product that looks a little bit cooler than the original.
That's right, yeah.
Now, these things.
Right, they're a styling head, so I'm just looking at different different hair for a styling head and different, you know, the ways things plait and, you know, you can play around with those.
So your job involves lots of playing.
Yeah, a lot of playing.
I like it, I like it. What else do you do?
I do a lot of confectionery, lollies, Christmas stockings and Easter eggs and things like that.
Wait a minute, does that mean that you have a lolly division here?
Yeah, we do.
Stick around after the break. I'm heading to the lollies. Thanks, Peter.
Whoa! Son, you want to be radical like me? Son, whether you're rollerblading, skateboarding, or just riding your bike, always wear a helmet! Fence bounce! Whoa!
I really don't know about that guy. He's a little strange.
He's a little bit crazy, yes he is.
He is. Now, in the basement, we've got Paul Fisher. How are you, Paul?
Hello, Paul.
Guys, how are we?
Mate, you're a professional surfer, aren't you?
Correct.
No, is it number 6 at the
Number
moment?
6 in the world for junior surfing, that is, yep, 21 and under.
Okay. Now, can you just run through quickly what the junior is compared to, say, what Kelly Slater might surf in?
The juniors is like for most probably 14 kids that are coming from 14 to 21, and they're trying to get to Slater's most probably like level. Yeah, pretty much you go cadets, juniors, then the QS, and then it goes to the higher level. But I mean, you need backing and stuff and support.
What does it take to get from junior to senior? Do you have to just get older, or?
Nah, I don't know. I guess you've just got to really, you've got to want it. I mean, you've got to have a lot of back in there, and yeah, you just got to really want to go hard and get as good as you can, I guess, you know.
And you're talking about the QS before. That's the qualifying series just before you get into the big one that goes around the world, isn't it?
That's something like, see, with the junior series, you have something like 120 people only doing that. And then when you get to the QS, there's 500 people all around the world just wanting what you want to do, you know. And I mean, you're surfing like something like 13 heats to just get to the round of 64 in the QS, so every point counts in that. And I mean, pretty
points.
hard work.
What sort of moves do you need to do to actually get points?
Well, pretty much whatever the wave face gives you, I guess. I mean, like, it depends. If it's a fat sort of section, you'll have to do a cut back. If it's a hollow section, a big air. Just depends. You've got to really have a variety of manoeuvres for the judges to really like what you're doing.
The wave that's up on the TV at the moment, whereabouts is that?
That's Snapper. That's Coolangatta. It's like where I surf every day, pretty much.
Is it one of your favourite places to surf?
Yeah, it is, because the level of surfing out there with everyone around is really good. I mean, all Mick Fanning, Dean Morrison and Parker, they all live around there, and to watch them guys out there, it just pushes you, you know.
Does it make a big difference to be able to have a good wave in your backyard?
Definitely does. I mean, we have pretty much, if you live on the Gold Coast, you're lucky Gromit. I mean, when I was going to school, I never went to school because the waves were always good on the point, so I'd just be surfing all day.
It's probably not a good idea though, right?
Yeah. If you want it, yeah, go get it, mate.
So what would be your favourite break in the whole world?
I'd have to say home.
Yeah.
I love Burley, I love Snapper. I definitely love Burley when it's good, but I mean, there's some good places around the world, but there's no place like home with all your mates just having a good time.
And there's a bit of a rumour, actually, you know Paris and Nikki Hilton.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, last year, not so much Nikki, but Paris, yeah. One of my mates was here on the Gold Coast. He had a place in the Versace, and we just got to hang out with her for a week. It was good times.
Nice.
Good fun. Yeah, had a good time.
Did you take her for a surf?
Yeah, we actually went to the beach, but she didn't like the water, so I was like,
I thought she was a bit of a beach bunny.
Nah, mate, she looks like it, but not really.
Okay, cool. Well, Paul, thanks very much for all the information, but you've got a little bit more for us. You're going to come back in just a moment and give some tips.
No worries.
Lovely.
Sounds good.
See you in a moment.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is in. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is in.
Have you ever wondered why flies have been put on this earth? I mean, they don't really do too much apart from annoy you around your face. But apparently they help spread seeds of plants and flowers, and they're also a main food source of many animals. Not that one.
Back at the largest toy factory in Australia, and it also has one of the best lolly rooms in the world. Check this out. A lollipop with Spider-Man that twists around it, a lolly ring, and I don't know what this is, but it tastes good. Oh, hi, Ben. Yeah, it's Miranda. I'm at the toy factory. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have liked it anyway. Oh, there's not many toys, no. No, I didn't see any Spider-Man. Okay, better luck next time. Bye. Hey, what's up? Why the long face? Hey, Belinda.
Hi, Miranda.
Hi. Hey, what's your job here at the factory?
I get to test all the most amazing new toys that come out to Australia and then make sure that we can get them out to all the kids.
How'd you get your job?
I managed to get it just by working at a toy store, and I just loved the toys that much that I decided I had to get a job making sure that kids could get the best toys in the world.
What are the most popular toys at the moment?
Girls really love Brights, anything that they can get their hands on, and boys are in love with Roboraptor. Tamagotchi, pretty cool with all boys and girls, and even adults love it too.
Is that right? Now, Tamagotchi are the ones that you can actually interact with each other.
Absolutely. They can actually marry and have babies.
Now, who is this?
This is amazing Amanda. She recognises her mummy's voice. So she only knows me as her mum, but she'll still play with you too.
Can we talk now?
Yes, Amanda.
Did you say yes, Mommy?
Yes, I did, Amanda. She's a temperamental little 2-year-old sometimes.
So you can actually tell her things and she'll talk back to you?
Absolutely. She knows what to eat, she knows what you're saying, and she knows that I'm her mum by my voice.
She eats? What does she eat?
Pizza, spaghetti, cereal, all the sort of things that kids love to eat.
Of course, of course. Belinda, this is a toy factory. Do you have any toy factory secrets?
Yes, we've got a very cool new toy. Do you want to check it out?
Yeah.
This is Iz, and he is very interactive. You can hook your iPod up and he'll play music, or you can just leave him as is, pose him in a number of ways, and use him as a DJ mixer. So you can tweak his horns, flick this, and press his belly. All different sounds, his horn lights up. Very, very cool.
Well, that's the end of the tour of the toy factory. I think I've found my toy, so see you later.
Well, I am dressed and I am ready for Paul Fisher to give me some surfing tips. What do you reckon? You like my outfit?
Yeah, mate, you got the wrong wetsuit on there. That's for skiing.
Oh.
It's water skiing, brother.
Okay, right. But it's still going to keep me warm, though. And maybe safe.
And what these ones have got as well is there's a panel in there that's for buoyancy, so it keeps you floating. So when you get out in trouble, you'll be safe.
Okay, let's stop picking on me and let's get into the surfing tips, hey?
All right. First off, normally you'd be on the beach in the sand, so you'd have your board on the side end of you anyway. You'd then get on the sand like this.
Yep.
You'd pretend to paddle, and then you'd jump your feet like that, and you just bend your knees.
And what is that move called?
It's just jumping to your feet.
It's a bit hard when I've got a suit like this on. It's really stiff. Okay, and then...
Jump your feet. That's it.
Does it remind you a bit of those sumo days when we had the sumo suits on?
This thing's really stiff because it's not wet.
Now, Paul, why is it important when you are lying down and you jump to your feet, it seems to be really fast?
Because the more you the quicker you are, the better it is for the wave to push you. I mean, if you're taking your time, you're starting to wobble like this, and by the time you do that, the wave's already gone past you and you're already at the back of the wave. So to jump to your feet, it's more, and then the wave will push you quicker.
So for those that have never surfed before, is it a good idea to have like a mentor like yourself out there in the waves?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when I take my friends that haven't surfed before, I'll always like push them because it gives them more speed. I mean, you can't do it by yourself. That's why they have instructors these days to teach you. I mean, you'll be on the beach for 20 minutes and they'll teach you what to do, and then they'll take you out and push you onto the waves and give you the tips while you're out there.
I can do some tricks like carving and kickbacks. And...
Now, when you're out in the surf as well, it's, you got to do a lot of paddling to get onto the waves and things. Is it important to be pretty fit?
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, some of my mates play football and they're fit as but then when they get in the water, they're so unfit because they haven't paddled before. So, I mean, yeah, you've got to be pretty fit to do it.
You're sort of going to work your muscles up by doing surfing.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of arms.
And for someone who has already surfed before, what tips you got?
Pretty much just to gain speed. I mean, you got to go real high on the wave and then come down real low and keep it moving, and then always look, when you're going for a turn, always look down the line to get your next one moving.
How do you catch a barrel? Is that what they're called, barrels?
Pretty much, what it's got to do is it's got to break on the sand anyway, real hollow. And then it just hopefully tuck in real quiet and it just goes over you like that.
and find yourself in the right place at the right time.
Don't be doing those ones.
Easy as that. Oh, he's just come out of a barrel. Very nicely done. Okay, now surfing, the terminology sometimes gets a bit difficult to understand. What's an aerial?
An aerial is where you leave the wave. So say if I'm racing down the line like this, and then I leave, I get air off the wave, and then you come back down. It's sort of like a skateboard move.
Can you get back on the wave, or once you're up, you're over?
No, that's not.
That's very tricky. Yeah. And what about an alley-oop?
An alley-oop's the same as an air. Pretty much you're going down the wave, and then you go like that, and then come down like that. Have a go, mate.
Like that?
Good, man.
Ben, you're making it look so easy on the land. Paul, thank you so much for coming in, mate. You're a legend. And we're going to put some of these tips to use.
Hey?
Definitely.
Hello, I'm Cleo. I'm Georgia. I'm Christy. What are we going to watch today? Something starting with H? Something hot. How about hot sauce?
You're looking good there, Benny.
Yeah. Keeping up the practice.
The ball's twice as long as you, Ben.
How are the paddling skills going there, Ben? You happy?
I'm building up my huge muscles.
The cannons.
It doesn't matter because you look great.
Now, I'm just using a nice big board here because is it easier to do it on a bigger board?
Yes, definitely is.
So would that be a Mal?
That would be a Mal, yeah.
What size board do you normally ride?
I ride 6'1s.
6'1".
It's a pretty small board, and they're real light, and they're by about 18. So yeah, they're real narrow and light and good.
Oh, very cool.
He's so good, he's so good. Thanks for joining us, Paul.
No worries, guys. Thanks for having me.
See you guys later.
Watch my moves.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. 10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5,